2K Sports presentation of the WNBA.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the New York Liberty.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And we're just kicking off this season, so let me ask you two, what are you most excited about?
I love seeing how new players fit into their teams. Lots of interesting moves this offseason, but now we got to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, you know, for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game.
Indiana with the ball. Here's Mitchell. Smith outside. Back to Mitchell. Clark, let's go with a three. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset. She's also always willing to make the next pass.
Here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And Samuelson pulls it down. Down low.
Boston with the bucket.
Great communication between teammates there.
Here's Ionescu.
Hey, one of the best basketball families around, the Samuelsons.
All three sisters, incredible shooters. Katie Lou, a 6'3" sniper who won it all in college. Harley, an excellent WNBA player who might be a better shooter. And Bonnie was a great college player as well.
Now here's Clark. The three is up. A rebound by Burke. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And the three ball is good.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Pass to Smith. And here is Mitchell to the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Caitlin Clark outside. Knocks down the three ball.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Ionescu.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Stewart over Smith. And it's Stewart missing.
Samuelson outside.
Pass to Smith. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Clark.
2 minutes.
That one falls coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's Ionescu. Shoots over Clark. Ionescu can't get it to go.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Mitchell up top.
Lainey Hamilton covering.
Clark left side. Launches a three, and the Fever hit again from deep.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gates. That's 4 makes already from long distance.
They're just scorching the nets. I mean, how long do you think they can keep this up, Tim?
I don't know, but the defense has to get better on the other end.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Hey, it didn't take long for Aaliyah Boston to make waves here in the W. She came ready.
Aside from the accolades she racked up in her first season, her team just plays better with her on the floor. She's a spark plug out there, and it seems that the team goes the way Aaliyah goes. She is a force at the 4-5 position in this league.
That one's off.
Top pick in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just Rookie of the Year. Aaliyah was also an All-Star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for a center. rebounding, and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the top overall pick in Aaliyah Boston?
She hits the second from the line.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Now here's Jones. Back to Vandersloot. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Mitchell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Clark left side. One near her. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding,
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
and they keep piling up.
Now here is Thornton. Pass to Jones. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
A gifted shooter for a player her size, Jones is a matchup nightmare.
Now here's Clark. Defense is right there. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
The baskets coming early and often in the first quarter. Fever ahead, leading by 7. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Now Vandersloot. Pass to Jones. Back to Vandersloot. Expanding her range. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
Finding the space to get productive. Vandersloot takes a confident corner three instead of moving the ball. And I would say it was the right decision.
Now here's Dantas.
Clark outside. Rebound New York.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery. And their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
And the shot goes in.
With a balanced offensive game, Vandersloot can score from inside, outside, or even from mid-range.
Hole covered by Thornton. A three from Kelsey Mitchell. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot. The Liberty Trail. Jones outside. Vandersloot right side. Jones outside. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark.
And here's Indiana.
Caitlin Clark outside. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Yeah, somebody must have turned the AC on because after that great first quarter from outside, she's cooled down here.
Jones left side. Vandersloot.
They grabbed their own miss. Solid, good.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Boston outside.
Clark, Vandersloot defending. Here's the pick. Lets the three fly. She misses that time, but only 5 misses in her 11 shots from the field, as she's 6 of 11.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
She knocks down the first one.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
And she makes both free throws.
From a basketball family, Katie Lou Samuelson's sister Carly has played with the Sparks. Her other sister Bonnie was a big-time college player. I can only imagine the games of horse those three had growing up.
Now here's Vandersloot. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Stewart. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
First team foul.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
Strong play drawing contact. At 6'4", it's very hard to stop Stewart without fouling her when she gets inside.
And the first one drops.
What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
And after going first overall in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston went on to win Rookie of the Year.
Led the league in shooting percentage, top 10 in rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more could you ask from a rookie big? Boston, an immediate impact made in setting the foundation in Indiana.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Jones. From 11 feet away, the Fever pull it in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Fagbenle, guarded by Jones. Clark outside. Samuelson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. And Kelsey Mitchell gets the 3.
And Kelsey Mitchell is a gunner, someone who enjoys trying her luck from way outside the arc.
Timeout called the Liberty.
And when you look at the rich history of the Liberty, last year was their strongest team yet.
The most regular season games the Liberty ever won was 23. Until last year, when they won 32. Breanna Stewart won MVP, beating the Aces for the Commissioner's Cup. But in the almighty WNBA Finals, the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games.
Samuelson is going to pick up the foul.
That is her first foul of the game. And the Liberty making a change here.
Substitution for your Liberty, number 2, Kennedy Burke.
Brianna Stewart from outside. Rebounded by the Fever.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they've battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy.
Now here's Mitchell.
Clock at 6.
Caitlin Clark with the 3.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
Even after all those three-pointers she hit in the first quarter, it looks like the D still hasn't learned its lesson as they leave her open for another one here.
Ionescu has it. She's covered by Clark. Ionescu gets the bucket.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
Now here's Smith.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Cans it from downtown.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Now here's Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Ionescu outside.
Shoots over Clark. No good with the wing jumper. And so that's the end of the first half. The Fever on top, leading by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The second half about to start in just a few moments.
Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin Clark.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
The second half just about to get going here. The Liberty trail.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent, starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. They have arguably the best young core in the W.
Now here's Mitchell.
And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And you know, sometimes it just comes down to feel. Mitchell has a sense for the game that others don't.
Ionescu outside.
And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Here's Mitchell.
Pass to Boston.
Second chance shot.
Gets it out to Clark.
To the inside. Goes up again. And it's Mitchell getting it to go.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here's Ionescu.
11 points in the game. Here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Stewart. And no good trying to use the glass.
Just a slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're scoring the ball at even a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Mitchell. She's got 10.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Pass to Ionescu.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. For three.
The offensive rebound.
Here's Burke. Buries the long-range jumper.
That 6'6" height coming in handy for Jones, able to see the floor well and rotate it to the open player.
You have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. I mean, Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from three over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
And she makes the first.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
That one is no good.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Basket good.
I love to see it. Her confidence has come back since halftime.
The Fever leading.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for her. Clark, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Boston. Mitchell up top.
Fires from 18. The bank shot, no good. A basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a pretty long time coming.
Ionescu has it.
For the lead. The long distance three is buried.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Timeout called the Fever.
Indiana trailing. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark.
Looking to end the run.
That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed. And so it's New York with it. Ionescu outside.
And that one's good.
What a scoring display we're seeing from Ionescu right now, putting her expansive offensive skill set on full display.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 10. Smith outside. Back to Mitchell.
Out to the wing.
Screen by Smith. Caitlin Clark outside. Offensive board. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Liberty.
Substitution.
New York leading.
Clock's on their side here.
That's right. They can hold it for the last shot.
Here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. And here's Burke. Stewart with the screen. Over Mitchell. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Liberty out in front, leading by just 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Here's Mitchell. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night. New York trailing here. Vandersloot with it. Ionescu outside. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
We've seen them get much better looks in this half, and they're really making the most of them.
They're converting at a high level. That field goal percentage continues to creep up.
Now here's Clark.
Pass to Boston.
Back to Clark. Mitchell outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Jones misses. Indiana with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Fagbenle. Stolen by Jones. Vandersloot outside. Ionescu outside. Misses the 3.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
Count that one.
This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Now here's Vandersloot. New York calls timeout.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked quietly. She's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Ionescu. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Came close there to tying it up.
And after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a major bucket for them.
Yeah, big morale booster.
Shots good by Smith.
The moment Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Count it. Good.
This is why this team turns to Ionescu during important possessions. They trust her to deliver.
Pass to Smith. Clark outside. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by Brianna Stewart.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Ionescu outside. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Clark outside. There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Ionescu to take the lead. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
He's done loads of damage from long range today, guys, and there's another big one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range.
Now here's Clark to the middle. Smith lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
When you need a hoop, Melissa Smith is such a great option. She's got skill, size, and heart.
Ionescu up top. She's covered by Mitchell. Ionescu misses. The Fever trailing. Now Clark. Boston sets a screen. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 4. Here's Smith. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Now here's Ionescu. Takes the 3. Nails the tray.
Fearless at the finish. Ionescu is one of those players that just thrives in clutch moments.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. From Kelsey Mitchell. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, if they can come out with some points on this trip, it's just about over.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up 5. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Timeout called the Fever.
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
Clark, left side. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. So she gets them both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. And it's the fever ball. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From outside the arc. Rebound New York. And that's an intentional foul.
Melissa Smith. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Mitchell's shot's good.
Boy, the defense we've seen today reminds me of the great defensive era back in the 80s. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, right. I mean, neither team has done enough on defense to warrant any kind of compliment.
I'm not giving them any. That's for sure.
And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
You know, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's a wrap, everyone.